Welcome to the show that delivers all the delicious topics. Everything is on the menu. We go inside the culture, from artists to A&Rs to managers and memes. We may talk about entrepreneurship, sports, politics, current events, even spouses. I'm your host, Lance Arrington. I'm with my guys, Ryan Thomas and Ralph Deeney, and this is the Hip Hop Diner. What's going on, fellas?
Yo.
What's going on?
Yeah, we got a new voice in the house, bruh. It was supposed to be here last week.
I was here in spirit.
I just want to get that cleared up before, he was supposed to be here last week. He was here in spirit, like he says. What's up, bro?
How you doing? I got stopped by the cops that day.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, I broke my back.
Yeah.
Spinal.
Broke my back.
Yeah, well, we're glad you're all right, man. We're glad you're back walking and all that good stuff.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate you.
Yep.
He says spinal.
Spinal.
What was that off of?
Wasn't that Mike Tyson?
It was Mike Tyson interview, yeah.
Right.
When he broke his back.
Yes, sir.
Spinal.
Spinal.
I broke my back.
Yeah,
Spinal.
like spinal.
He was
But
like,
yeah,
what do you mean?
yeah.
I broke it. All right, cool. If he can do it, I can do it.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, speaking of, Mike has come a long way.
Yes, he has.
Right?
Yeah.
I didn't know Mike was so funny.
Mike is
Hilarious.
He
he
matured a lot.
low-key a fucking genius in my eyes. Like
How about
he be
that?
dropping knowledge, some bombs on niggas, like little quotes and shit. You be like, oh, damn, I'm gonna have to steal that shit.
Yeah, you better like that shit.
Yeah. He be like, you're nothing.
Yeah.
He's like, what is this shit? It's nothing. It's nothing. Everybody's nothing.
You ever see it? Because you think he'd be going one way, right? But then he'll turn. He'll turn up on you. He'll turn up on you real quick. You be like, well, damn, Mike, I was agreeing with you. He's like, well, nah, I don't want you to agree with me no more.
This nigga always got cotton mouth too.
And nobody will check him on that shit.
No, he be eating the mushrooms and shit.
Nobody checking Mike Tyson on.
You
that.
seen the joint when he took a handful of mushrooms and just downed it
No.
and didn't want to drink the water? He was like, it's not ready yet. It's not ready. It's nasty. Mouth sound nasty as shit, just chewing.
Who did
It was
Mike?
one of the Logan brothers. They podcast.
I got it. Yeah.
Or the
I
Paul,
missed
whatever
that
the
one.
fuck.
Yeah,
Whatever
Paul,
the fuck that is.
Paul Logan, them rich motherfuckers.
Yeah.
What did he say? Speaking of him, what he said he can beat Canelo, right?
Logan?
I hope he said that. I would really love for them to get in the ring. My man Cinnamon gonna beat the brakes off this nigga.
Yeah.
Make him look stupid as shit. Them niggas is annoying, man. They fucking the game up.
Did you watch Holyfield though
They
get
fucking
beat
the game
down?
up and
No,
whooping
I ain't
ass, though. Did he finally fight? Did
He
Holyfield
fought the
finally fight?
guy Belfort.
Oh, so they did find, because I thought
Yeah,
'cause
he
had
lost.
He
He
sued
lost, man. They stopped the fight. He was getting his ass whooped. I felt so bad for Holyfield. Like he kind of looked in shape, but
They was probably like, bro, we was trying to cut you a break and not let you fight this motherfucker. But since you want to sue us, go ahead, get your ass in the ring. Go
he's
ahead,
like
get your ass
60
whooped.
and the guy's
Holyfield
like
suing for what?
44.
So according to the situation, right? So they had whatever the guy's name is, Belfort. So Holyfield and Belfort had signed on with this promotion company to do a fight. But the fight just kept getting postponed. So eventually Holyfield got frustrated because he was saying that he was making a valid, wholehearted effort to make the fight happen.
Right.
And they were BSing him. He was showing up to the events. He was flying out. And so it got to a point where he felt like they were just using his name to bag other situations.
Got you. Imagine that though. You in a rush, you pushing for the fight, and then you get your ass beat.
Exactly. Slow down, young
Fuck.
man. Slow down.
Can you hurry up and whoop my ass?
Yeah, you ran right into this ass.
Might have needed to check.
Yeah.
Hurry up, nigga. I gotta pay bills.
So that's,
Right.
I mean, did he legit get his ass whooped, or did they just like stop it?
I didn't see the fight.
Now he swung very hard, like on the first the first time he fell because he went down twice.
Damn.
So the first one was off of his swing and his momentum.
Timber.
A couple swings later, he went down off of contact.
Punch.
And after he got back up, Belfort went off on like a little 12 punch combo on him, and
He with a 12 punch
Holyfield
combo?
wasn't
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
responding. He
Hit him
wasn't
with a whole
responding.
magazine.
He wasn't responding, so
How
they
the fuck
stopped
you get
it.
off a 12-piece
Man,
bucket
he was-
of chicken?
he was
He
drilling.
got that nigga a
He was
family
drilling
bucket
him.
of chicken.
It only lasted the first round.
Damn.
Man, they were like, listen, y'all, go ahead, ref, stop this shit after like the 2-minute mark. It's easier for us to let them go in there, scrap around. We don't get sued. We give them money and we stop the fight.
This was on Thriller?
Out of here.
You got
Is it on Thriller?
Like, it's a win. Like he gets the fight.
it was on TikTok.
Yeah,
It's on TikTok. It was a TikTok.
It was a
fight.
TikTok fight.
My the boy Eddie, what's his name? Eddie Chambers. He
Ah,
the one that was training
with
Orlando and all
yeah.
that. He trained me a couple times, and that's why I'm sharp as shit now. Because he trained me. The nigga fast though. He don't look like he gonna fuck you up, but nigga fast. He called him out though. He was like, "Congratulations on the win," but I don't respect that shit. I mean, you pick on a how old is Holyfield? Like damn near 80.
Like 6. And dude is like
Like-
44. I was
Right, he
like,
was
why did y'all let
you
him
pick
fight
on
him?
an old man? Like, how about you
Yeah,
fight
that
me? I ain't
wasn't
been in the ring for 5 years.
They said we weren't trying to, but he was pressing the issue.
Who was? Holyfield?
Yes.
Yo, if you was Holyfield, would you get back in the ring with Tyson?
With Tyson? Yeah.
You would?
Yeah. If I was Holyfield, yeah.
Even though you got your ass whooped in the first round?
They're
his current fight?
closer in, like, he's going to fight like
Tyson went
did.
more rounds than one.
Yeah, but Tyson is not going to fight him the same way
Not at
that he
all.
would have fought him 20 years ago.
When
But
he
then
was-
you got to remember,
He's
he
gonna
might be
keep it charity.
traumatized. He might have some PTSD, he got his ears big.
They done did commercials and stuff. You got to watch
You
the
think he
commercial
over
they
that
did together.
shit?
yeah, they pieced that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He might be over it, but he might have some scars.
He has scars.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
The nigga nibbled on your ear.
yeah, don't lay on his shoulder. Like no clinching.
And he was
Right.
headbutting the shit out of Tyson, big ass boulder, swinging his bowler ball around, and he got his fucking ear
That
nibbled
was a
on.
crazy fight. Holyfield was in Holyfield's prime. He probably was up there with Mike Tyson as far as
I ain't
who I
got
could think of
Holyfield.
that were.
Both in their prime, I ain't got Holyfield winning. I feel like Tyson to beat
Yeah, me too.
Holyfield. I feel like Tyson to beat everybody in their prime.
In their prime, yeah, in his prime.
Yeah, so when did Tyson and Holyfield fight? That was post prime.
It was
Yeah,
after
It
he
was
came
like
home.
right on the edge.
Yeah.
when he
of,
came
like,
home.
The tail end.
The tail.
Let me get that lighter.
It was like the tail end of.
After the
Was that shit was
medication.
96? 97 something?
That I don't remember, but it was
Holyfield.
definitely after the medication started.
It wasn't. Was it Tattoo Face?
No,
Mike Tyson?
that was right
No.
before Tattoo
Yeah,
Face.
it wasn't Tattoo Face.
No,
got
it was when he
face
came
tattoo.
home.
He was
I'm
the
trying to
first
tell
nigga
you,
to
it was
get a
when he
face
came,
tattoo.
it was when he came out of jail, and he was taking medication, and Cuss wasn't around no more. That's when he fought Holyfield.
Yeah. Oh, 1996. Yeah, November.
Like you
9th.
said, yeah.
1996.
Amid the Tupac.
Tyson
Yeah,
was
I was just
fucking
about to say
crazy.
because what Pac was
Yep,
September,
going through his
right?
joint. Yep.
Yeah, Pac was September of '96, and they fought in November. So
What you mean? Oh, when he got killed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, '96, and then Big was what February,
Shit
March.
make me feel old, bro.
Yeah, you old man.
Excuse
You know.
yourself, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Let's skip on to the next thing. So yeah, on to Rick Ross got a book out. Speaking of books, The Perfect Day to Boss Up. Every
It's
day is
today.
the perfect day to boss
Every day
up,
is
right?
the perfect day.
Oh hell yeah.
I'm gonna check that joint out.
Yeah, I ordered it. I got it in the house, hardcover edition.
I'm gonna
So
check it
I
out.
plan on checking it out, and I'm reading Outliers right now. That's a cool book.
Outliers.
Outliers. It actually talks about
Who's that by?
Don't give me the line, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now though. But it basically talks about Malcolm Gladwell. Malcolm Gladwell. So it basically talks about how we think that talent is a God-given thing when it's really more situational than anything else. Meaning, like they used examples of like hockey players being born. Most professional hockey players in the Canadian League or the Czech League or something like that, they were all born in January or February or March. And they were saying that the better hockey players, if you notice the birth dates, they were all in that window because of this thing that I'm about to. So the cutoff date, I hope I'm explaining this right. The cutoff date for hockey there was January 31st, right? So if you fell in that window close to January 31st, meaning that you were a certain age. So I think if you were, say, 8 years old, right, you would be in the cutoff. So if you were born before January 31st, you would be put into the 7-year-olds. So basically, somehow their birthdays correlated to where they were ahead of the kids of their same age group just based on the window in which they were born. So they're saying, and the same thing holds with school too. So they say kids born in the beginning of the year excel, and kids born later in the year excel less, because when a teacher's in the classroom and they're looking at the kids perform, they think that the kids born in the beginning of the year are smarter, but it's really just based, like they're an older 9-year-old. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like everybody's 9, but they're an older 9-year-old. So it gives the perception that they're smarter, and really their brain is just a little bit more mature. So based on that concept, they get put into a like the special programs, like the smart classes and stuff like that, the AP programs and all of that. So, and then you get pushed on and you get pushed on. So based on those type of circumstances, mainly your birthday when you born, you get special treatment. It's not that you're more talented than a non-talented person, is that you have more opportunities to practice. I hope I explained that as good as I can just off the fly.
I understand what you're saying. I feel like it's bullshit though.
No, it's not. It's because it's all about practice hours. It comes down to practice hours. You get better as you get more practice hours at something.
So if you was born in the beginning of the year, or you would be the older 9-year-old and I'm the younger one, but you started playing, I started playing 2 years before you, then how does that give you more of an advantage? If I have more playing time, I have more practice because I started at 7 and you started at 8.
Well, no, I'm talking about, so in that situation, it would be, say, like even with Tyler with football, he was about to turn 8, but he was about to turn.
Hold on, my man. Hold on. You got your nails polished?
Yeah, some clear.
What's going on?
Yeah. You ain't never get clear on your nails?
I mean, I got them cleaned up and all that shit. Yeah. But, you know, they're looking a little too shiny. Like you might have got a little bit of pink in there.
I mean, she did a good job. This was like 3 weeks ago now.
Oh.
Yeah. So, shout out to my wife's nail girl. So
nail
anyway.
Tech, did you right? My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
You cut me. I don't even know what I was saying now. Play me like.
I ain't trying. I was just trying,
You could have waited till my fault was done.
Mean, my shit like real dull. Like, your shit real shiny. Like you got diamonds in your nails.
Yeah, exactly.
My bad, gangster.
What's the name of main man you mentioned with the chains in his hair?
Oh shit! This. Yo, he showed. Did you see the picture? That's what that made me
think about.
Man, I'll come back to outliers.
Listen,
Let's get to that.
I just watched the video.
It's a video of this nigga?
He got videos with an S.
Yeah, it's
like he has a career. He has a career.
Yeah.
You know he's gonna be clinking around wherever.
How do you say his name?
Dan Soar or something like that.
He gonna have a problem at airports.
And it didn't
Metal
move.
detectors.
Like when he was doing a video, he moved, like he was dancing just enough.
Oh, he ain't had no flow.
No sway to it.
No flow.
The change was like still
shit clinkety clank.
I think it might have hurt. You know, like it might have hurt.
Clack.
Or been uncomfortable.
Yeah, that shit. His scalp gonna be droopy as shit when he take it out.
You have chains surgically implanted into your head.
Well, he has like
little
there's little things on his head, so they have like hooks, and they like get hooked. So
it's like that. It's like that. Like when they be doing that. What's that? Like the
Captain Hookhead.
No, like that BDSM shit when they be putting the hooks on the and they be like hanging and all that.
Yeah, that shit
I know what you're
crazy.
talking
I
about.
don't know how that can be pleasurable.
I have no idea, brother.
But who the fuck told this? He was just sitting there brainstorming. How can I fuck him up?
What's the next biggest?
He said,
thing?
"Lil Uzi got a fucking diamond
Right.
in his head."
That's what he said.
That's
That's what he said.
This nigga got a diamond in his head. Like,
got
what's
a
the boy
diamond.
How can I
name?
shit on
He
that?
said, this nigga look like Vision out here from fucking Marvel. So how the fuck do I pick it up
Chains.
or not?
chains.
Everybody has chains.
I'll make it chains.
Dread chain.
But everybody has dreads.
So his name is not, he can't get, my fucking. So this nigga, he said, fuck 2 Chains. He called me 50 piece.
50. Call him 50 piece. Call him like the. He look like, I guess this is 2021.
You think he wear a do-rag at night?
Billy Vanilli.
He got do that. He got to oil this shit
Yeah,
up.
the Crown Royal bag or something like that.
This
This shit is crazy, dude. Like this shit blows my mind.
Why the fuck would he do that? Why?
Who? No, it's okay. It's one thing. Let me say this.
Social media be fucking.
Imagine
people up.
somebody snatching your
No,
chain.
because this is when the community comes in.
Let's rob
Because,
this nigga in head.
because I feel like when you walk in, the doctor that did this shouldn't have done it.
He wanted his money.
No. It's just like if you walk
this
in,
your
I know
life,
my
bro. You
tattoo
sure?
guy, right?
You
If
sure you
walk
want
in
this
and
in your head?
you say some bullshit, right? He's not going to do it. Like it's no dollar amount that he wants to turn you into a clown. So he's not going to do it. I just feel like I would just been like,
But it's
bro,
always somebody
The doctor
out
probably
there.
looking at it
like
as-
maybe you need
something
like
different.
mental, like maybe you need to go
He
talk
probably
to
ain't want to
somebody.
put his name on it. Like you can't say I went to doctor such and such. Dr. Lance did this shit, put this shit in my head. Or he probably looking at it like, well, I did something extreme and I know that I can do it to where as though the person won't die. So if you got some other extreme shit you want to do to your body like an idiot,
I'm the
you can come to
extreme
me.
guy.
Right.
I'm the super extreme guy.
Right.
I guess this shit. Okay.
Horrible
Needs to
time
stop.
at Metal Detectives. Horrible.
Yeah. All right. So Johnny Blaze was
You walk
missing.
next to a magnet, it's gonna fuck
Oh,
your
yeah,
shit
for
up. My bad,
Yeah.
Johnny Blaze.
No, I was just gonna say that Johnny Blaze was missing, but she's found,
found.
and she's okay now. So
Where
I
was
shout
she
out
at?
to Johnny Blaze.
Damn. I like
I
Johnny
mean,
too.
probably nowhere, but she had she had left some upsetting messages on Instagram about being upset and people not caring about this, that, and the third. So and then she wasn't in contact with anybody that she would normally. be
so
in
she going
contact
through a little depressed stage.
Yeah.
Mental health is a motherfucker. Bro.
Yeah,
you gotta,
it is.
You
It
gotta
is.
stay
It is.
up on people because you never know what the fuck they going through.
Yeah,
I witnessed it firsthand with my baby mama. Like that shit's scary, bro. Sad.
yeah, it is, and it is, and you can't dismiss it. Though I was where was I at? This was yesterday. I was at 63rd and Woodland Avenue, bro.
Not from 63rd.
63rd. I was trying to get off. I was at 63rd and Woodland Avenue, and I looked to my left,
They gonna fuck you up.
and there was a young lady walking across the street, and she had on a book bag, and she had on a hoodie, and then I looked down, and she had on lace thong panties.
Okay.
You're intriguing me so far. I mean,
That's it. End of story. So yes, homegirl was walking down the street with a book bag. I'm not going to take pictures of that type stuff just because that's not funny to me because I feel like
it was a kid.
no, it was a grown woman.
That's what I thought.
So
Let me smoke some here.
it was a grown woman. So I just feel like that's a mental thing, and the way she was oblivious to the fact that she
What
was
she was
out
doing
in the
was-
world. Yeah. So it was like, I can't really, do that. But I'm sure, being as though she was already at 63rd, that wherever she started at, somebody there's plenty of footage of this young lady walking down the Ave with thong underwear on, bro. So yeah, the mental health thing is a little bit wild.
My baby mom, when the Eagles won the Super Bowl, she was on Broad Street butt ass naked with just socks on.
I mean,
She
she
talking about-
wasn't the only one though, bro.
Right, but they was just lifting their shirt up, showing titties real quick. Woo, we won. This bitch was walking around butt ass naked, pubes out, only had fluffy socks with the little ball on
Only
the
had
sock.
the fluffy
And
socks.
she talking about she went up to the cops and they was cheering her on.
Because they think it's normal. They think it's situational.
Bro, they locked her dumb ass up. She think she had fans and they was cheering me on. They even gave me a ride to my new hotel. Right in the clink.
Oh, shout out to your baby mom, bro. Yeah, you know. But
Save that for the naked race. That just passed like 2 weeks ago. Right past my job.
We gotta talk about this nigga sometime. At some point in time.
Oh yeah, we'll put that on the list, mom. Yeah, that guy.
He's
He's
annoying
sharper
to
than
me.
a motherfucker.
Who is it?
He annoying to
He's
me.
sharper than the.
Boy, Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, he's sharper than a motherfucker though. Shout out to that nigga. But yeah, mental health. Get that shit checked. Shorty, put some pants on. You know, that type of thing. I feel like I wanted to say something
Man,
else
if you
about
ride
mental
the
health,
if
but,
you ride the subway,
that's enough of that.
you'll see that type of shit almost every day.
Yeah, that's the new Yeezys.
Sad.
thing. You know what else you see every day? That's a nice segue.
What's that?
Yeezys. He dropped some new Yeezys.
I
The
didn't
foam
see 'em.
runner ochres.
You like them?
They're just tan. They're just tan.
They're tan.
They're just
They're just tan.
Hey,
just
Yeezy dropped
tan.
these new sneaks. They fire. They tan.
they're tan.
Since they came out in another color,
I didn't
they're
like 'em.
4,900.
I didn't like them when I first saw them. I just didn't understand it. It was
they
like one
tan.
of those.
They're tan.
Yeah, no, just the any Yeezy. When I first see it, I don't understand it. But when I see it on somebody's foot, it's like, oh
No.
no, they look better. It's a much
Bro,
better.
I think I seen like one or two pairs of Yeezys that was acceptable to me. I feel like all Yeezys is fucking retarded.
I agree.
Like they ugly as shit. They big and bulky.
Just dumb.
Like just dumb as fuck. Like
Like,
how do you put all this
funny
money and
socks on your
creativity into this dumb ass shit?
I mean,
And people
'Cause
go
he can.
crazy.
They love
and then he,
Did
and
you
then
hear
he comes
the
out-
album?
Huh?
Did you hear the album?
I heard like the first 2-3 songs. Maybe
What do you think of it?
what I've heard.
It matches the sneakers.
It's absolute garbage.
It matches the sneakers.
Absolute garbage. Like
It's
this nigga
Oprah.
And of course, since he
That's
has
what I
a
expect from Ye
reputation,
now.
everybody's gonna be like, "Man, it's classic.
never.
It's classic."
it'll grow on you.
Never.
It'll grow.
It has to be one of those albums, like
Like
one of them
Mold.
Jones where you think about, you
Like
gotta
Mold.
listen to it over and over and over again, and maybe a song or two
Like
get caught in your
eventually,
head.
I like this.
You're
Like,
gonna
no.
make yourself say you like it because there's so many people in it that you like.
Nah, Easy,
Yeah, he
Kanye
covered
West.
everybody. He did like a DJ Khaled type of thing.
That was like a DJ Clue album.
Kanye West is
93.
no
yeah,
longer.
93. old
93
Blues.
DJ Clue album.
Kanye West is no longer in my playlist, unless it's some old shit. Like he still be having some good beats, some banging beats, or he say some wild shit.
Oh no, the production is fucking crazy on
Right.
it. Like that has never fell off.
Or he might have some fun shit that I can play around in the car with my kids and shit, like screaming, ah! Ah! Like the skinhead John.
Yeah. We're gonna, I had that as a topic last week. We're gonna talk about that one day because I'm always, you know, that Yeezy line. You know that Yeezy line. You wanted to talk about it.
What?
The when he say about the sweater and remember I wanted to talk about if a married man is faithful, does he deserve to have a threesome? So we'll talk about that.
Absolutely.
I mean, you know, that's just
You don't even have to be
Things
married
on the
to do a
brain.
threesome.
you know.
I feel like
But
I got a lot to say about that. So
I
whenever
don't
you
wanna,
ready? Whenever you
I
ready.
know. I just wanted to get him revved up. I just wanted to get him revved up.
Trying to
real fast.
find ways to sneak
Yeah.
extra coochie.
No sneaking.
No, him, not you.
Oh no. I just find it an interest. I just find it.
You heard? He said,
I find it an
he said-
interesting topic because
I think if
I just know
married
the
men-
answers. I know the answers will vary on that type of topic. I just know they will.
Yeah, because some niggas they won't have a threesome with their significant other.
Yeah. And I know, you know, does being faithful, do you get enough brownie points? I mean, because being faithful is what you're supposed to do if you commit. So do you get a bonus for being faithful, or are you just doing what you're supposed to be doing?
That's
right?
why I laughed.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I had posed that question before on the list. But that's always.
And generally speaking, that's exactly how I would have answered it.
No, I mean, a lot of married men. That's something that a lot of married men think about. Is whether
I feel
or not
like every man thinks about it at one point in time in their relationship. Because do we want to talk about this now?
Why not? Go.
Yeah.
Keep
I mean,
going.
we already in it.
You're already in there. Go.
Yeah.
Keep going.
I feel like cheating makes the world go round. It makes the relationship healthy in a sense. I know that sounds toxic,
but it's not. I'm not talking. No, the cheating is not.
I understand,
we're not,
but that's so.
He said he went right to cheating and shit.
To alleviate the cheating part, to where as though your significant other feels slighted or feel like a breach in contract, you fuck bitches together. It's not having a threesome where as though she's doing it for you. She's doing it for herself too. She got to enjoy the shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean,
and that's what I was gonna say. If she's into that, then
she got to get with it.
Then as far as you saying like staying loyal or being that, then that might be something that y'all can entertain together. But she would have to be with that in some kind of way already. And if
also
that's the case, I'm pretty sure you're gonna already get it.
Everything in a relationship there is double standards all the way around the board.
What's the double standard?
There is no threesome with two men.
Did you give her a threesome?
She does not get that.
But see, that statement was the reason that topic was on the paper, because I feel like men shouldn't. If you can't handle what you want your girl to handle, then you're not ready to have threesomes. And that's my opinion on that. Like, you're not ready to have threesomes. Like, if you can't see your woman with another man, you're not ready to have three. It's unfair to put your woman in a situation unless she wants to do it. Now, you can't go and ask her for it unless you're ready for her to come and ask you for it.
Listen.
But if she brings it up, then it's something totally different. That's all.
Is it acceptable for? So what you're saying that women and men should be equal in a relationship, period. So
is that all
right? That's what you're saying. So
let me ask
in the very beginning. Hold on. In the very beginning, when you're looking at this woman as a prospect, if she told you that she had 200 bodies, are you gonna accept her and look at her as a potential wife?
If you like women with 200 bodies.
No. But a man can have 200 bodies and it'd be nothing. Because we got a tool, we wipe our shit off and we go. We good to go.
That's not
women.
It's nothing.
I mean, that's part of it. But women have a temper.
He said because we can swipe it off and just keep it pushing.
We don't have no emotional connection when we use our pistol. You know what I mean?
So,
but women do.
Yeah, exactly. So if a woman slept with 200 men, you'd be like, "Damn, you done fell in love with 200 motherfuckers."
Right? She used. She's not good.
But that doesn't. No. I don't agree with that. The young ego driven me kind of would agree with that. Like, it's just. It depends on what
she's
man
not going to fit your standards,
likes.
bro.
It might not fit mine personally.
I
don't want 200 chick, but it's somebody out there that do. I don't want to lower because do we lower men? If a man
that's what I'm saying. It's a double standard.
Even though we might not like that a woman slept with 200 men, I don't want to devalue that woman and say because you slept with 200 men that you're less than a woman. That's not true. I'm not going to rock with you.
I'm not saying that she's less of a woman, but she is definitely
actually more of a woman.
Excuse me?
You don't think she's more of a woman after
because she took 200 dicks? No.
Ryan, chime in. What'd you feel? I mean, what you feel?
This is ridiculous.
I remember asking. I
mean, she's very comfortable with herself.
So porn stars are the best women.
I remember asking a chick one time how many bodies she had.
She's aware of her surroundings.
Or she asked me the question, and she wanted me to be truthful, and I didn't necessarily want to give her the number because I had a round figure, but I didn't have like an exact number. And I asked her the question, and her number was pretty high to me for a chick, but It was a good, honest answer. She said 50 something.
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
and I was
OG.
like, yo, that's the first time I heard a chick really be honest with that question because I know, all the neighborhood chicks in my area.
But you gotta
and,
think about
and
it.
where I
So you
was
don't
at.
respect. So you would like.
I respected the
Yeah,
honesty, but at the same
yeah.
time,
She being super OG with you.
as far as thinking of like a wifer, I don't necessarily know if I'm going to be even like thinking along them terms if I'm just not looking at her like
Right,
that
because you
naturally.
got to think of the mentality of what the fuck she's doing. You got to.
No, she was doing the same shit I was doing, running around wild.
But
So
it's different for a man and a woman. That's why I said it's double standards all the way around the board in
it's
relationships.
double standards only because that's our personal perception.
Bro,
But
it's
so I
double-
don't think it's
you
double
gotta-
standards.
you gotta
I don't
think
believe
about-
it's double standards.
Listen, bro, you got to think about when a woman lays down her mentality behind what she's doing.
Same
It's
as a
not.
man's.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Nasty as fuck.
Yeah,
Look,
men are
men-
women and women are the same.
Nasty
when it
as
comes to the
fuck.
sex.
Men and women are both nasty as fuck.
Sure, that part.
That's it.
That's
It's,
not
it's no
it, though.
exception to
That's
that.
not it. That's not. You can't just say that's it,
How?
bro. When women lay down with a man, they taking a bunch of things they think about, and like I said, when they have sex, there's emotion attached to that sex. So you having sex with 200 men. There's emotion all around the fucking city.
Let me take that
And
back.
she's
'cause I
giving
think at
bits
some
of
point
her-
at
she's
200
giving-
men, you not really you like them. You more like
She's
a
numb.
man. You're
She's-
more like a man.
She's empty inside.
Not empty, but just you don't
How
have
do
the
you
same
how do you
emotional
how do
standard.
you trust this woman?
You don't have the same emotional standard. You treat
'Cause-
them like a man would.
Because now you got to think that she's used to having, and we're not talking about one time sex with one man. Because 9 times out of 10, that one person is going to drill her a few times. So
Maybe not.
this fucking lemon, she's a used car. She's a lemon. She has sex with 200 different men multiple times, and you got to understand that.
That's what it's made for. Babies come out that shit.
Yeah, but see, that's why I was gonna say that because but that's
See,
not
I already-
even.
listen.
I started off with
It's not a double standard
we
to
done
me.
got into 200 women. I just felt like
Just to segue, you took it there.
Yeah,
I said
no.
it's double standards all the way around the board.
Yeah. All right. I don't want to get stuck on. We talking about chick fucking 200 dudes. Like that's such a
That shit went left.
yeah. Like that's
Hypotheticals
Yeah,
and all
that's
that.
so hypothetical.
Well, to
like,
get back to your
God
initial
damn.
question, yeah, I feel like
Real though.
I don't feel like a man deserves. I don't feel like he deserves a threesome
Philly.
just because he's faithful. I don't feel like a man deserves it. I feel like there has to be an understanding within a relationship.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
So to prevent him from having wandering eyes and going ahead and feeling frisky and stick his dick in something and run the risk of bringing back some hot shit, you know what I mean, or getting somebody pregnant, that y'all have a conversation, because everything becomes routine. She could be the baddest bitch with the wettest pussy, but if you fucking it for 4 years, you don't remember why her pussy is superior to other women. So you got to go ahead and you got to stick it in something else. And you be like, oh yeah, I remember. Now I remember why my wife's shit is so superior. It's so much wetter, tighter, blah, blah, blah. But if you just fucking just her, it just become routine. You don't remember.
I mean, I think, and that becomes over time. Everything is like too much of it's like overload. You just you what's the word I'm looking for? You take it for granted. Right?
Yeah.
You just start to take it for granted. Like we do anything. We take our kids for granted. We take our house for granted. We take our cars for granted. We take ourselves for granted. So you just end up taking your significant other for granted because you look at this person every day.
And that's
and
why,
they take us for granted also. So
and that's
it's,
why I don't it took me a while to give my girl the title of a girlfriend, because once I gave her that and I told her, once I give you this title, you're gonna start slacking. And my thing is dick sucks. I need head all the time. I love it. Yeah. I said, now once I give you the
you gotta
title,
think about them Jones.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I feel like the best head in the world is better than the best pussy. I can live off a head all day long. I don't need to fuck. You understand? Like I don't need. She can have the tightest, wettest pussy, fat as ass. But if you got that great sloppy toppy, I'm in the fucking heaven.
My man.
But once you give them that title, though, they start slacking. Like they're not striving to achieve anything but until the next step, which is marriage. And then once you give them that marriage stamp, now they real secure. They don't give a fuck about the way they look ever, unless they're going out and they have to. They don't care about your opinion anymore. They only care about everybody else. So they want the title. They want to be married. They want the ring to show off and be in the pictures and shit for everybody else. I feel like marriage is for everybody else except the two people.
I done got him
started.
started.
My bad.
No,
Yeah,
go ahead.
Start talking about marriage and shit.
That's why I love you, bro. Because I know you have strong opinions about certain things. That's why sometimes you could just say a word, a key word, or like say something like threesomes.
Yeah,
Ralph.
I love threesomes. My baby mom, my second baby mom. I got 10 baby moms. Like, no, I ain't got 10. I'm lying like shit. I only got 4 kids. But she put me on having threesomes and shit, and then it changed my life, the way I looked at it. And then nowadays, it's like all females got a little bit of gay in them, and they with the shit. Like it started off in the bedrooms and sleepovers and shit, and they want to play with their friend titties and. Oh, look at the titty, or smack that ass, go ahead, twerk. My bad, stop the titty. Twerk it, yeah, my girl gotta bless my baby mama and shit like that, you know what I mean? So, all the females got a little bit of gay in them nowadays, you know?
That's a good thing.
It is.
I feel like some of these but that's not. Anything. Anyway, next topic. Nicki Minaj pulls out of the MTV VMAs. Did y'all watch the VMAs at all?
I don't watch none of that shit.
Hell to the Nizzo.
I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, we don't gotta stay on that too long. Yeah, VMAs, shout out to y'all. But
what she pull out for?
Her husband.
She about to ski?
No, her husband still dealing with legal issues.
So what the fuck that got to do with her being in the VMAs?
I mean, she'd rather be, supporting.
Of course.
By her husband's side. So I guess,
she can't go out to an award because this nigga got legal issues.
Back to the point of, eventually you take things for granted. Eventually you perform so many times that it doesn't matter.
This ain't gonna be like, oh yeah, that's true. Like that. I feel like them awards shouldn't hold too much weight anyway.
Yeah, it's like whatever.
Shouldn't be something you should stop your life for.
How many awards?
But if she was already attending and she said she was gonna attend, then attend that shit. But the nigga gonna get mad? Oh, you at the awards while I'm stressing about my court date that's not for another few months. That I don't have anything to do with. The lawyers do that.
I think he might have went to court. He might have been in court over this weekend. That's over this period. That's why she couldn't perform. But I just scrolled through it. Yeah, I saw that she pulled out. I saw a brief VMA, but it was a few performers there. But I didn't really get into it too much. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, shout out to the VMAs, like I said. You know who? What's funny to me? I saw your girl Bad Baddie. You know the little young chick.
Fuck Bad Baddie.
The little young chick. Hold on. Let me tell you. I'll tell you 1 second. Tell you who Bad Baddie is.
I don't know who the fuck Bad Baddie is.
Little chick. She used to be beefing with the other little chick. I know this because I got the little ones. But hold on. Let me finish doing this real fast.
Bad Baby.
Yeah, Bad Baby. What did I say?
Bad Baddie.
Bad Baddie. Because I can't read my own handwriting. Yeah. She said Kanye influenced her to start her own record label. So thanks, Kanye, for that. Appreciate you for that. First week sales of Certified. Did you listen to Certified Lover Boy, Ralph?
Yeah.
Yeah? What you think about that?
It's cool.
You like it better than Donda?
Absolutely. Donda is some bullshit.
Oh yeah, you said that already. You were quite clear about that. So so yeah, the first week sales of Certified Lover Boy 604,000 units moved. Did I say that right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Mm-hmm. I don't know, them hundreds be messing my brain up sometimes. 604,000 units moved. Equivalent album units moved. Like, the industry now, they don't sell
streaming.
So it's like you gotta get to an equivalent album stream number. So Yeah, 604,000 moves, 700 million streams. 700 million streams.
It's a lot.
Yes, a hell of a lot.
I'm
The
one of
biggest since Scorpion. The biggest Scorpion did 730.
What's Scorpion? Who album was that?
That was a Drake album back in what year was that? I don't know. Whatever year Scorpion was, that was the biggest one before to date before that. So that's cool. Donda did 309,000 units first week and 146,000 the second week. So
Niggas making money.
yeah, that's what I said last week. That's why I'm not worried about them beefing really going back and forth, because at the end of the day, everybody's just getting money. So what does
Absolutely.
It really, yeah, so what does it really matter, you know? What does it really matter?
18 it came out.
2000
Scorpion.
Yeah. So since then, Drake just keep crushing the game and crushing the game and crushing the game. What did I say last week? Consistency. Just straight consistency. T.I. got a TV series coming out with his son in it.
Another TV series? What's the name of it?
The Apartments.
The Apartments?
Well, probably
DA?
yes. Yeah.
The Apartments?
The Apartments. Yeah, his son King's in it. So I don't know when it starts, but yeah, he's been filming that. He's directing it. So that's cool. Did y'all see that Versus last night?
No.
You ain't see none of the Versus last night?
I don't watch none of them Jones.
Oh yeah, you told me that today when I brought it up to you. Yeah,
I
got on.
neither.
You know what? Like I said, I thought it was going to be. I didn't know it was going to be last night. For some reason, I thought it was going to be Thursday night. But I hopped on Instagram to do something else, and I saw that they were up there talking shit to each other. So I stayed on there, and basically Ashanti won.
Yeah, Shanti won. It was her show. She was on both niggas' side.
Yeah, looking good as fuck.
Sexy motherfucker.
Yes. Wonderful.
Who the fuck listens to Fat Joe and Ja Rule? Like, who the fuck listened to them?
They had some hits.
They had some alright collabs.
Ja Rule crushed that shit though.
They literally had some the same amount of hits
Ja Rule
together.
dude.
No, you was a Ja Rule dude too, man. But I'm just saying, as far as that verse go, he had more hits.
I was never a Ja Rule dude. He was a
He
he was
just
a
had
great
some hits.
vibe DMX.
And that was it. He just had some hits. Nobody was a Ja Rule dude.
He just had some hits.
He did.
Yeah, he had fucking
Because
hits.
when everybody like
shit.
you know what's funny, like you said, it was a lot of comparisons about him back then. When everybody started liking him was when his career was getting over. Like as soon as everybody, like dudes wise, girls was already liking him. But when we started like trying to gravitate to him a little bit, because they kept trying to, 50 fucked it all up. As much as they kept comparing him to DMX. Oh, he's just like DMX.
No, I think and the feds fucked that up too, because at that same it was like they were getting attacked by everything. 50 was beefing with Ja Rule. At the same time, the feds was coming after Murder Inc. And it was like it was too much to deal with.
It was 50 Cent. He fucked it up.
Yeah, 50
He
came
fucked
through.
it all up.
Ja Rule's trash. He's always been trash. What about Fat Joe? Who the fuck listens to Fat Joe? Since Big Pun, who the fuck listened to him?
Big Pun, my guy.
He was
Yeah.
He was cool.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, this guy, he's not easily impressed over shit, dog.
That was nice. What the fuck you say that?
He's not easily impressed about shit. Let me tell you something. This man right here, I don't give a fuck. Listen, you ever see that skit? You ever see that skit with David Spade? Or I think it was old Saturday Night Live, and the people would come in, and he would be like, "And that means what?" And Jesus walked in there. He was like, "Well, I'm Jesus." And David Spade was like, "And that means what?" That's this guy. Yeah, that's this guy. He's not impressed by shit, dude.
Man, so who's your guy then? Well, who are
I don't
you?
have a guy.
He's not impressed by anything. He doesn't have a fucking guy. There's a guy that's not impressed by anything. Have a fucking guy?
But do you like lyrical rappers or like,
LA Live.
My fucking guy.
who the fuck is that?
He don't know. He don't know. He don't know.
Who the fuck is LA Live?
You don't know.
Say it again, Ralph. Say it again.
Who is LA Live? I'm LA Live, motherfucker. Listening?
Pants?
Yeah.
The nigga that's not signing the checks.
Lancy Pants.
Yeah.
Pants
I'm
is
LA
the
Live.
LA
Yeah,
Live.
that's
My bad.
Yeah, I'm his guy.
Yeah.
That's my he rock.
Yeah.
That's my
If it
dude.
ain't rough, it ain't right.
But yeah, he not easily impressed by nothing, man. He always been super low key about how you feel about
Pun
shit.
used to
Like,
rip
I do
shit,
like
though.
Pun.
His flow
I do
was
like Pun.
flames. Skidoo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Back in the back of the back of the hat. nigga.
yeah, I was listening to Capital Punishment last weekend. Riding through the city listening to that shit. Came up on Spotify. I was like, oh, because I fuck with Tasha about it. I'm like, here you go, here.
Wait. Let me ask you.
Here you go, right here.
You ain't like you said you ain't really like Joe like that, which is I don't disagree, but
What's Joe?
Fat Joe.
Fat Joe.
Did you like what about Nori?
Nori? When I was younger? Yeah. Used to rock with him.
Okay.
Shout out to
You know,
Drink
listening
Champs.
to like if I go back and listen to Nori lyrics now, bullshit.
Uh-huh. I agree.
Be bullshit. But I was
back
a
then you
fucking
was super
young.
thug.
I was young as shit. Okay?
Super thug.
But now I got a different appreciation for the music that comes out. Now you got lyrical rappers, and you got like mood music, and you got little niggas that you just vibe with and not listen to their lyrics.
Let me ask you today, in today's
Today.
music era,
Yeah.
who to you is lyrical?
The lyrical motherfuckers.
Yeah, name the top 5 lyrical lyrical
The
rappers.
lyrical motherfuckers.
But you,
Duh.
He said the lyrical motherfucker.
you might
My
listen.
man's right now that give me substance and make me think about the bars and shit they saying. Number 1 is J. Cole. That's my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You got, of course, Kendrick.
Mm-hmm.
You have a few others, but me personally, I like Fab. Fab give you bars. Like Fab is arguably
consistent bars all the time.
the best lyrical rapper. Like punchlines and assemblies, all that shit. Ain't nobody fucking with Fab.
I
He
like
got
Fab,
bars
but
out the
I
way.
just meant like out of like the younger, newer, or you don't really see
Younger, newer.
like as young as like I might say like Lil Durk, like the younger.
Lil
younger.
Durk's not a lyrical rapper, but I fuck
No,
with
I'm not
Durk
saying
heavy.
him. I'm just saying like
I
his
fuck with Durk.
age, like
His age bracket.
yeah, like the young.
There isn't any.
Yeah,
not
really.
JID. He's with Dream. He's with J. Cole.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I rock.
Like Dreamville, them niggas, they lyrical.
Country Kendrick.
Who, JID? I wouldn't say he sound country at all.
Huh?
I do
I
like
wanna
Cole.
say
Cole is classic.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, not twangy country, but like he got like that down south sound. It's not West Coast or anything like that.
I done lost all my viewers. Talking about rap, they don't like that shit. I got up to 5. I was rolling at 5.
What are
Yeah,
you
this
talking
nigga talking about J. Cole.
Yeah, like-
I done
Get
lost
outta
6% of my phone.
I said, let's get up out of here. I said, this nigga talking crazy.
Yeah.
Time to go.
But out of the young rappers, though, I can't say that there are any lyrical rappers.
I did.
I kind of agree with that. Like
Who? Like,
the only one that
My
I
man,
didn't-
1128 Neef.
that's
Shout out to
that's
my
different,
guy,
I don't know
'cause
who
you
that
don't
is.
know him
516
personally, right.
management.
The only one who who I'll think of for a second, but I'm not gonna call him lyrical. Little Baby constantly calls himself lyrical, especially when he does like interviews. When I hear him talking about his own talent,
Lil Baby is not a lyrical rapper, but I fuck with Baby heavy.
I fuck with him too.
I wouldn't put him in the lyrical.
I agree.
Nah, he's like middle ground. He's
He
not.
give you some
He's
shit-
not
he
not lyrical. He's not the most lyrical, but
He
he's
don't give
not
me
like
anything to think about, like
he can though.
no double entendres and shit. Like bars mean multiple things and still correlate to what
Crazy
you said
metaphors.
4 bars ago.
Like
You mean,
he says
stand on-
meaningful shit.
Sure.
Don't get it fucked up. Don't
He
get
has-
it fucked
he
up.
has emotion
He
tied
says
to his
meaningful
music, yeah.
shit, but he says it plainly, like plainly.
Right, so there's no
And he just said,
there's
and
no
he
lyrics
says
in
it,
there.
with the good tempo. Like he got a nice flow
Right,
and
he
all
got a
that.
nice flow and all
but
that.
like you said, yeah, I don't think he's lyrical neither. Like lyrical, I wouldn't give him that.
I mean, yeah, because he has he's lyrical, but he has the same flow. He doesn't really switch his flow up. It's like the baby in that sense. Like they'll bounce. The baby will give you the same
you know what?
flow.
I like the baby, and he's starting to get on my
Baby cool.
fucking nerves, man.
He cool.
I like him. But the same flow, like you said, the same exact.
It's the same.
It seems like I'm listening to the same rap over and
It's
fucking
the
over.
same. He'll crush that flow. Now, because that's his shit. He gonna crush that shit, but he ain't giving you nothing else. Just like Styles ain't giving you nothing but gangster shit.
Right.
You know, it's like certain.
I missed a lot of
different
Styles.
it's different
Styles is
lyrically,
the
like
shit.
because lyrically, if you switching your flow up, you can give somebody the same lyrics.
Gave Styles one album. I forget what it was that I really liked, but it was actually only a few songs.
What for Styles?
Yeah,
Of songs that you like?
off that album. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you was wild as shit. That post you said Sheek Louch is the.
Oh yeah, it was there. I was getting there. You don't think so?
Fuck.
Did you understand what I was saying?
No.
Did you go back and listen?
No.
And he still said, "You wow."
He like, yeah, exactly. Exactly. He didn't try to.
Nope.
No, he just said, fuck what you said, dog. That shit didn't make
I don't
any
even
sense.
like the way he sound on the track.
I said, let me. This is what I said, right? I don't know. You didn't see the post? No, I'm assuming you didn't since you asked me about it.
I seen
Me?
Yeah. This is
Me?
what I
He
said.
said he's the most creative and the
Out of the
best
three.
out of the three. And
Who?
like, no,
I said low key Sheek Louch was the hottest in the locks. I said what I said.
the hottest. So that means not only his
And then
lyrics,
the caption.
It's opinion. It's opinion.
it is his opinion, of course.
The
All the
caption
shit
I
is
said,
opinionated.
I said, go listen. He is the most creative lyrically out of the three. Kiss flow and voice is legendary. Styles goes the hardest with the content, but Sheek was saying bars they weren't. I bet if you asked Kiss and Styles, they would agree.
What?
You think them two would have been rapping with a lame? Get the fuck out of here. There's a reason there were three. Put some respect on Sheek Louch's name.
Now, hold on. Let me break that
He was
down.
high.
You just said
He was high.
that Sheek
Don't
Louch-
listen to him. Let me see. Let me get some of that.
lyrically. Hold on.
Yeah, he's
hold on,
trying to
time
get
out.
you.
You
He's
saying
ruffling
that
your feathers.
Sheek Louch's lyrics
fall
are better
for
than
it.
Jada Kiss
And
and Styles lyrics?
no, I didn't say they were. I said each of them had their own lane. I said his were the most creative, and I feel like that's why
Creative how?
the stuff he was saying.
Like how?
I'm not going to quote any sheet, but I'm not
You
going to quote all
can't.
three. Yeah, but that's not the point. I can't quote any Kiss bars right now either. That's not the point of it. If you were to go
So,
back and listen,
Kiss song, why?
Kiss had the flow, but
song,
to
Why?
his point,
Wasn't creative?
of, huh?
His song, Why?
Whose?
Kiss.
Okay,
That's not creative.
okay.
It's
You named
it.
one song.
All right. Your turn.
We're talking. We're talking about.
Your turn. Your turn.
Uh-oh.
We're talking about lyrical content. And if you were a rapper, you would understand more of what I was saying.
I was a rapper once.
The bars that Sheek was saying just wasn't simple bars. They had thought behind it. And sometimes that's why it sounded like his problem was he didn't have the flow they had. If he had the flow they had, he would have been really the best one out of them. But the words that he was
Styles
saying.
and Kiss don't have a similar flow.
What'd you say?
Their flows aren't similar.
No, their voices, their cadence, and they're sonically the same. That's why they sound good going back to back the way they do.
And then you got this
Sheek-
goofy motherfucker that jump
Sheek-
on there.
But that's what I know. It's not Sheek sonically sounded different than them. That's why he stood out. And
It's trash.
nah, it wasn't trash. He just sounded. He had a higher pitch.
Listen, Freeway had a high pitch too.
And
Joel Ortiz had a high pitch.
And back to the point I was saying about outliers, you get the title of being more talented when you get the opportunity to have more practice hours. And I say that with the locks, meaning that Louch had he had legal issues. Styles had legal issues. That's why Kiss stand out so much, because he was the only one that didn't go to jail. So he had the opportunity to
Not the
always, huh?
Not his bars.
What you mean? Yeah, no, his bars, but you heard more of him. So of course you're gonna gravitate to Kiss more based on the fact that you heard him more.
Maybe because he put out more shit and it was hotter, more consistent.
I didn't like
shit.
I didn't like Sheek's flow when he like
garbage to me.
I didn't like him till like later.
That's why I said later what I said.
Later on, when I kept hearing him more, like I listened to him the whole time. I used to think that he said like a lot of hot things, but it wasn't consistent. I didn't think he was consistent with his hot bars.
He would try to say every word, like when you rap, like you find out a way to fit.
But like I said, that's
in
just it's opinions at the end of the day.
He would try to put every word in the bar instead of trying to find a shorter way to say the same thing. He would put every word in the bar, so his flow. But
that's why we didn't like him.
Maybe. And he didn't have, or he may not. I don't, listen,
motherfuckers like
I was coming off a heavy back to back cheeks.
That's what you was coming back. You was coming off the back to back.
I smoked the whole fucking
album. 7.
It wasn't that. I was listening to some heavy shit, and it was just like no. What it was, I was listening to the first Locks album. I was listening to the first Locks album.
Yeah.
And I just grew to appreciate. Yeah, I was like, he's really hottest. Yeah, now that I'm in a different space, I'm a little older. I understand where we was just
absolutely
just
not.
Different opinions.
Now that you're older, did you ever feel like Cameron was good at any point?
when he was Killer Cam.
Killer Cam.
Yeah.
Okay, that's when he was That was before the bubble gum. You did a purple sturple derple turple.
Yeah, that was that was before he joined.
When he was with Mace.
Yeah, when Murder Mason.
That was the last time he was.
All right, cool. I
like
give you
Street
that.
Fire.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
When he started getting commercial, he started like doing the same thing Jay-Z did, freestyling.
Nah, Cam not trash.
The whole Dipset,
Cam not trash now. It was just you getting it's just certain energies like. He not trash now. It's just that the Killer Cam was just a different energy than the Cam. Cam now is more sarcastic.
Oh my God, this nigga is doo-doo.
Huh?
Cam is doo-doo. Always been.
I haven't heard
in my book.
Music
going to the dealer. Boop.
I guess.
He said the roof go poof.
Does it go poof? If the man, like, this is the thing. If he not lying,
what fucking roof on a car go poof?
Does it go? It disappears like poof.
No.
It's just over y'all head. You gotta understand where it's coming from. With he trying to lay down the game for y'all.
Gucci Man was another nigga, trash to me.
Nah, see, okay. So
I heard, but I did hear like 2 verses from Gucci that was all right.
Gucci fire shit.
Gucci not trash.
Never gonna give him fire.
Gucci, shout out to my homegirl Kels. Gucci did it ugly. Like Gucci just was rapping and he got better over time. He put out so much work when he wasn't a great rapper. And you just watched Gucci grow. Gucci is the shit, and he just off his work ethic. I've heard I've been in cars and conversations where people said Gucci was the greatest rapper.
Why? I immediately got out that car.
Like I've had these conversations with people, so
God, they probably think 2 Chainz is a lyrical rapper too.
Gucci's,
he is. God.
Yeah, it depends on what you think is lyrical.
Okay,
being funny is lyrical. Being a funny rapper is lyrical.
You can have funny bars, but make sense and shit.
2 Chainz, you might not like his bars, but he is lyrical. You might not like his bars.
He's lyrical,
but
he's
lyrical.
Bro.
Cause he say all that goofy shit. Like he say all that goofy shit. He say too much shit to not be lyrical.
And that's what I'm saying. Like even
wait, what?
He say too much shit,
goofy shit to not be lyrical.
Exactly. You gotta be in order to lyrical.
I didn't say his lyrics were good. I didn't say they were good. You might not like a person, but they still are lyrical.
Exactly. And the content, just because it's not gangster shoot 'em up shit or mental positivity shit, and it's just like pimp Atlanta, I'm fucking your bitch in my Gucci flip flops. That shit's still lyrical. They being creative with the shit.
I know you like I said. I know 2 Chainz goes like metaphor for metaphor in his bars. That's all he does.
That's all he does.
Metaphor for metaphor.
And try to be funny.
I didn't say they're great, but I'm just saying.
I think the shit is great.
I think some of them are. Some of his joints is alright.
I think the shit is amazing.
Wow.
You know what's crazy? I used to
y'all probably like Too Short too. Going back.
I used to.
Oh my goodness.
I used to think he was funny as hell.
Niggas is funny. Like everybody giving you a different type of situation. That's like you. Do you think E40 is lyrical? I'll wait for you to finish drinking your water.
A lot of people do.
Exactly. Like tell a nigga in the Bay E40 ain't lyrical.
Right, and they gonna want to kill you.
That's all I'm saying. Like it's a certain like that's why I asked you what do you call lyrical, because having funny content is lyrical. Like the baby is lyrical. You don't think the baby is lyrical? Do you think the baby's lyrical? I should ask you.
No, I don't feel like.
So unless they talking about a certain thing, then they not lyrical to you.
It's not the topic that they talk about. It's how they piece it together. Like,
do you think? All right, go ahead, finish. I'm sorry. I apologize.
The baby, in his rap, you know, he goes. He don't give you 16. He give you 200 bars in the verse when he's supposed to stop a long time ago. But he start one bar off, talk about cars. Next bar, he talking about bitches. Next bar, he talking about shooting up shit. And
you don't. So it's
not consistent.
On
it's not on topic.
Not on brand.
None of the shit that the new rappers these days, they can't stick to a topic. It's all over the place
because they don't make topic songs. They don't make topic songs. Like no. And when they do, they like they don't tell stories. They just rap. But that don't mean they're not lyrical though. Like you hella lyrical if you just rapping. Hella lyrical. You think Lil Wayne is lyrical? I'm trying to just gauge on where you are with this shit.
Lil Wayne is lyrical.
Oh, okay. Trying to figure this shit out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. You think you know Eminem's lyrical?
Are you telling me the answer? Eminem is lyrical, yes.
All right, because I feel like I gotta direct you and shit. Do you think 50 Cent is lyrical?
Oh, 50 Cent. No.
Yeah, no. I'd agree with that. He's not lyrical. He's melodic. He's melodic.
50 Cent is not lyrical.
He's melodic.
50 Cent died out a long time ago, in my opinion.
I don't think
it's an opinion.
And for a while, I thought that Get Rich or Die Trying was a classic album, but then I had to sit back and think, like, it's not.
I'll take that back.
I take it back.
He said, I take that back. I take that back. Why do you take it back?
Because it's not.
You just changed your mind about it. I said, I went back and I listened to this shit, and I don't really like it.
Just say that album is classic, in my opinion. Like 90% of the songs on the album, maybe higher, has to be fire. And you can listen to the whole album without skipping.
It has to be.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be that way.
And no album
I gotta want to listen to this damn near anytime. Like
any mood, anytime.
Damn near.
We rocking.
And it's cool, right? Like, oh yeah, this is my shit. When you put that in, that's how you. No matter what track you go to, whoever you with,
and it should stay that way
through the time.
Through the time,
through
right?
Time.
So
That's
no matter
time,
when you go back and listen to it, even though you're a different time and space and age and all of that, you should still have the same feeling about it.
Same feeling, same vibe, all that shit, yeah.
All right. So you don't really know what a classic album's going to be until you listen to it right before you die.
Damn.
Because it got to stand the test of time, right?
No,
they got to make it
to die. To
you got to still figure it out. Like, let me listen to this one last time.
50 years and shit, but then
like, let me
get to 60.
Because what if you listen to it when you're 60 and you like, I didn't make it to my 60s. It's just not a classic.
Yeah, no.
Up until 55, the shit
it could
was
be
a classic.
10 years, man. It could be 10 years.
All right.
They go through 10 years of time, and you still feel the same way about an album or whatever. You listen straight through. You know what I mean? It's not, in my opinion, with those criteria, there's not a lot of albums out there that are classics.
I mean,
It's not.
Nah, you're right.
And it's all
Right,
opinionated anyway.
Not for me anyway.
Was it me and you talking about if Future had more classic albums than
Oh,
Nas?
fucking Future.
Yeah, because Lonzo Ball said it.
Classic albums? Future?
Lonzo Ball said it.
Come on, man.
He said Future had more classic albums than Nas.
But think about it though.
That's because that's who he likes to listen to.
What are we talking about?
I mean, we're talking about classic albums, and if you just said there's not that many
I
classic
don't feel like
albums,
Future has a classic album.
But I mean, you in a different space. Niggas
It's
will
an
disagree with
opinionated
that.
question.
I can
If
listen.
that's how he
I
feels,
can
that's
listen
how
to
he
Future
feels.
because it's a lot of songs that I vibe with. But
But no classic album material.
there's no songs on Future album that I can listen to and get any substance from it. Not one.
Yeah, but see, they don't digest the music like that
Papa
anymore.
Perky.
It's about, yeah, it's not about.
That shit, I rock with that. I vibe with that. Especially at the time, dumping perks all the time.
Yeah, but that's substance to somebody.
It is, sure.
Yeah, somebody gonna. I can understand that statement. Like that's my thing. Like when I hear somebody say that, that's not crazy to my ears. If that makes sense to y'all. Like, does that make sense to you?
What's not crazy to
Yeah,
you?
well,
That somebody would
what
say
Lonzo
that.
said?
Yeah, that somebody said that Future had more classic albums.
Future has classic.
Because how many classic albums do you
It's just an
consider
opinion
Nas
to
to
me.
have?
I don't.
He's like a Nate Dogg to me, Future.
Nate is an OG. I don't know.
Yeah, he's a hook, the
That's-
hook king. Any hook you put Nate on is good money because of his sound.
I don't
his
think
vibe, his flow.
my
But it's
personal
never
opinion.
about his lyrics.
I wouldn't call his albums
Never
classic.
about his verse either.
I wouldn't call none of his albums
Futures?
classic. Yeah, that's my opinion now. I don't listen to Future that much, and
But
I'm
see,
not
that's
saying.
the thing. Like,
I don't listen to him.
I mean, because
Lonzo-
I don't think his music is that great.
But I can understand
If
Lonzo
Future-
Ball saying that without.
If you found out that Future's dropping an album tomorrow, is the first thing you put on your radio whenever you're ready to listen to music? Oh, Future dropped a joint. Let me go listen to it.
Yeah, I would.
No, I'm not gonna
I
do
would.
that. I probably get around to it once I'm done listening to my regular shit. Like, oh, Future got an album. Maybe might check it out, and then I'm gonna skim through it. Oh, this beat trash. I don't even want to listen to it. 'Cause
But do
if
you understand?
If Future got a trash beat, why the fuck would you listen to it? What you listening to it for? No, you never listen to
I don't-
Future songs for his bars.
Future's never had a trash
He's
beat.
reminiscing.
Future's had a trash.
That's why he even sticking up for him. He don't like you.
Who? What, Future? I fuck with Future.
He
Heavy.
likes
Future
his,
cool.
He likes
Future
his
cool.
content.
Future cool.
I fuck
I
with
listen
Future
to
heavy.
a wide range
I
of
just
rappers.
thought it was I thought it was an interesting statement that would make people have the reaction that you had
Mm-hmm.
without really thinking about what he was saying or the context of the
Well, he was
of the
comparing
statement,
him
like
to
the
somebody,
conversation.
right? Who was
Huh?
he comparing him to?
to Nas.
Nas?
Yes.
Future got more classic shit than Nas?
He didn't even hear what I said. He just reacted to Future. He
This
just
is-
heard Future classic albums and was like,
You can't
"Fuck
have
that."
those two in the same breath. It don't make sense.
But some people can. Like, what did you say about Nas?
Comparing them to
What
Nas.
did you say about Nas? Because he don't really listen to Nas.
No, I like Nas. What do you mean? I listen to Nas. I said I don't listen to Future.
When we were talking yesterday, you said you listen. You said you didn't really listen to Nas that much to where
Future. Nas?
Yeah,
I listen to Nas.
I misunderstood.
My favorite
you
album
didn't
is
say
Distant-
you didn't.
Nas last
No,
album
you
was
didn't.
cool too. I
You
wanna
didn't
throw
say
that out
you
there.
didn't.
Some
You
pretty good
didn't say you
joints.
didn't listen to Nas. You said that Nas wasn't always. He wasn't always like Nas ain't where Future was in the group of rappers that like you get what I'm saying? Like Nas didn't stand out as far as like
How people looked at him?
His popularity? What are you saying?
we were
His
talking
buzz?
about. I must have misunderstood what he was saying.
Okay.
I thought he was saying that yeah, we rocked with Nas. Everybody rocked with Nas. But as far as where his, because remember we were saying Nas, sometimes it felt like Nas didn't take it as serious, or he could have been more music out, more everything, because Nas went missing for a while. Like he
Especially
didn't,
when his mom was sick.
yeah, he didn't approach it the same. And I said, and as I thought about the statement, it was just like, well, Nas just because some people don't want it as bad as other people. But then I thought about that statement, and I remember MC Search saying that, he used to manage Nas. So he had got Nas a very good deal, his first deal with whoever it was. So he was a millionaire after his first album. So after I thought about that, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe he didn't have the same approach to it because it wasn't a money grab for him anymore. He had already did what he came out to do. So he always had a different approach to music. But back to the point of this, I can understand how somebody like Lonzo Ball could say that Future had more classic. Because
could we just say this? Can we?
How many classic albums do you consider every Nas album a classic album? No. How many albums do you consider Nas to have?
I don't know how many albums he has.
How many classic albums? Because the thing was Nas
probably like 2.
Okay, so do you? So if
Future has negative.
But 2 in somebody's mind, 2 is an easy number to beat. All you need is 3.
Oh, classics.
Yeah, you need 3 classic albums to beat 2 classic albums.
It's hard to get one.
It's hard. Yeah.
So 2 is easy to beat.
Yeah, no, as far as number wise, yeah. All you need is 3. You don't need 6 classic albums. You only need 3. And if a Future fan, if Future has 10 albums, a Future fan could easily say that 3 of them are classic albums. That's 30%.
Can we agree with this? Everything that Lonzo Ball say out his fucking mouth is outlandish, is so far-fetched from like reality. He's
I just try to understand.
I think he's just more so trolling everybody.
He get it from his dad.
Exactly. I was gonna say that. And when people say things like that, I just try to understand.
Damn, the whole time I'm thinking of his dad. That's what I'm thinking. Lonzo Ball. That's the ball player. I forgot. I'm thinking of his dad, to be honest. Swear to God.
Yeah.
But that's where
stupid too. He's fucking younger. He should fucking know. Slap that nigga in the back of his neck.
That's
why. But now it makes sense to him saying that, though, right?
No,
you just said he's young and dumb, and he should be slapped in the back of his fucking neck. So you can see how he would say that.
I can see that he's fucking stupid.
I just try to
saying it.
Yeah, like when shit.
All right, fine. I'll agree with that.
I just try to understand.
Wait. Before the show ends, let's not talk about the boys.
Who?
The Eagles.
The Eagles?
Yeah, I was about to. Yeah, got him. Yeah, just Yeah.
On the road. Yeah. Let's change that song.
On the road to victory.
Let's change that
we ain't gotta. Let's figure out a new song. Let's make our own song.
I was gonna keep that.
Hold up, wait a minute.
I was gonna keep that Atlanta shirt on too as a RIP shirt. I changed it as the last minute, but yeah, we
let's make our own.
We smoked them motherfuckers on Sunday.
Yes,
we did. Smoked a Falcons pack.
Let's make predictions now. What's the season going to be? What's the record going to be at the end of the season?
I can tell you this.
Are we doing fan predictions or are we doing realistic?
Realistic, whatever you think your prediction is.
I can tell you this: the Eagles is going to look good for a little bit,
record-wise.
Towards
we're going 16
what's the record going to be?
Fuck no. All right.
No, 17-0 now.
Oh, all right.
That's his prediction. Okay, what's yours?
He's an asshole.
Because it's recorded. I just want to see what happens by the end of the season.
We're going like 8-8.
No. Realistically, I would say 8-9. It's either going to be 7-10 or 8-9.
Yeah, I'll say 9-8.
9-8. You think we're gonna have a winning record?
Yo, the thing with
I mean, I hope you're right, and I hope
Philly
I'm wrong.
Teams, they hype you up and then let you the fuck down all the time. That one Super Bowl, like McNabb should have won the Super Bowl back in the way back.
Absolutely,
but he had a sports hernia.
Fuck what he had.
And see, that's the thing. It wasn't our time yet to win. We didn't have any,
but we did win. That's all that matters.
We won a lot during that period, bro.
And it's more recent than way
Eagles
back when.
consistently getting the playoffs and shit. And,
that's fucking hard.
But we had 5 NFC championships.
Some teams are bums for fucking 15 straight years.
Like still down, like the Browns.
How do you think they feel where they live at when it's time to go to a game? You want to go to a game? Fuck no.
It's free.
What do you
Cool.
want to do? Right. Are they still giving out free tacos?
Free time.
You got to think about shit like that before it's time to go to the game.
Yeah, it's a lot of teams that's consistently bad. So as many Super Bowls as we missed out on, the
Right.
fact that we were number one in our
And our
division
team
all the time,
the
I'll
fucking
take that.
And the Sixers
We were-
fucking made it past a lot of good fucking teams.
Fuck Ben Simmons.
And
It's
it's never about one player.
Only
It's
nigga
never
in Philly that
about
don't
one
shoot.
player.
Only exactly.
Got
Thank
his
you,
safety
bro.
on all the time.
Yeah, I was trying to explain it. He's hard to impress, bro. He never sees it my way. I've known this man since we were kids. And he's never seen it.
Ben Simmons has the ability to kill, but he just don't. He light skinned and shit. My bad, pants.
See what I'm
I know
saying?
he light skinned.
What time is it?
But but he don't have that killer in him. He don't have that killer.
On videos in the summertime, he does. When people with pants is fucking guarding him and shit.
Yeah.
We see a bunch of shooter tapes in the summertime.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna
I
start.
feel like he don't have the confidence in himself. He don't have his confidence isn't there.
As far as shooting. Yeah. I mean, at
As
this
far
point,
as taking the game over.
he was never. I guess so, yeah. I guess so.
Like he has the ability to take the game over, and then you got Embiid. Like y'all can bounce off of each other and really wreck shit.
But that's the point. That's what I was trying to explain to you last week. That's what makes it so upsetting is because everybody sees the potential, the thing that could happen, and it just didn't happen. So he has to go. But
Get him out of here.
yeah, get him out of here. And
And
speaking
they trying
of,
to trade him for Damian Lillard, right?
Would be nice.
yeah, but
Would be
Dame
nice.
playing hard to get. He's seeming
He
to
don't wanna
want to
come
stay
here
in
to Philly.
Portland.
Shit.
So
How the fuck Westbrook get on the Lakers?
I fuck that
He won a-
Westbrook
he's
had
won a
that
ring.
dress on.
He won a
Oh,
ring,
this
so
nigga
he
had a
gained
chance.
it.
Did you see Westbrook in his skirt?
Yeah, it wasn't the first time though.
Nah, that skirt was a little longer.
Yeah, I mean, I've
If
seen
it
him
was short, then
I've
that'd
seen
have
him
been
in
real
multiple
pause. He come in with a fucking short skirt.
multiple skirts. And
He's
shit
fired.
like that.
Get him the fuck out of here. Send him to the WNBA.
All right.
Come in
Well,
with a fucking mini skirt.
it was a pleasure, guys.
Cam
You know,
Newton too.
I think we're gonna pick this comment. Yeah, we'll talk. Yeah, we'll cover him next week. We'll have something on Cam Newton next week. But yeah, it was a pleasure as always. You know, people, it's the Hip Hop Diner, and shout out to my guy Ralph and my other guy Ryan, and I am Lance Arrington, and we are signing off, and we're gone.
Peace. You can shut all those